Good evening, everyone. If you were catching this right now, we have a tornado warning for Gladwin County and into southeastern Roscommon, southwestern Ogama County, right here, just south of Buttman. We are going to get the latest information up here for you guys. As far as I know, I'm not certain the station is actually currently up with power, so we're going to cover this here this way for you guys. Right now, we have a tornado warning for northern Gladwin County, as well as southwestern Ogama, southeastern Roscommon County. If you're in the way of this storm right here, make sure that you are seeking shelter immediately. We have a tornado warned storm in northern Gladwin County, as well as southeastern Roscommon and southwestern Ogama County. This just hit about 3 minutes ago. North central Gladwin County, southwestern Ogama, and southeastern Roscommon until 5:45 this evening. It is radar indicated rotation right here, where you see the greens and reds. That is currently where we have rotation signified. Let me show you reflectivity right here, just east of Buttman, heading to the northeast at 25 miles per hour. This is a storm that is slow moving, but there is some rotation with it. So they have gone ahead and issued a tornado warning again for north central Gladwin County, southeastern Ogama or Roscommon County, and southwestern Ogama County. So right now, this is heading towards areas like West Branch as well as Edwards. Right now in north central Gladwin County, right here where those green and reds are meeting, that is where radar is indicating a possible tornado on the ground. So this is radar indicated, but if you're in northern Gladwin County, southeastern Roscommon, southwestern Ogama County, you need to be seeking shelter immediately right here as this storm is currently moving to the northeast. So again, we are live on socials. I'm not certain what's going on with the station right now. I tried to call, I tried to log into the weather graphics there. I cannot get into anything. So for right now, welcome to my house and my streaming setup. And this is what we're looking at and watching very closely. Northern portions of Gladwin County, you have a tornado warning, as well as southeastern Roscommon and southwestern Ogama. This tornado warning goes until 5:45 this evening. Again, it is radar indicated rotation right there, where the greens are meeting the reds, just east of Buttman, heading up towards areas like Edwards. Let's see, Bowmanville around 5:15. That's already passed. Let's see if we have any debris. There might be a little bit of debris. Doesn't look like anything super crazy right now. But again, this is a storm. It is moving east-northeast, currently at 25 miles per hour. Super slow-moving storm. There's Prudenville off to the northwest. So this is just southwest of West Branch currently and moving right towards that direction. So it is heading towards I-75. Again, very, very slow. It is west of Skidway Lake, heading towards Edwards. If you know anybody that is right now in the southeastern portion of Roscommon, southwestern portions of Ogama, and northern Gladwin counties, give them a shout immediately and say, let them know what's going on. Currently, right here is our concern. The green and reds. We always tell you when the green and reds are playing together, that is not good. This right here, where you have that little black mark, that actually could be the tornado on the ground just east of Buttman in northern Gladwin County. So again, it is 5:25 on Sunday. Northern Gladwin County, right here, just east of Buttman. Not much up this way, but if people are there right now, or if people are driving home from the holiday weekend, get a hold of them right now. If you know they're heading along I-75 south of West Branch, let them know. There is a tornado warned storm moving to the northeast, and they need to seek shelter immediately. Again, this is heading towards Edwards at the moment. Without any of my tools, it's a little bit tougher. Let me pull up A little bit of help here. All right, so here we are. Yep, tornado warned. At Greenwood Road. County Highway F18 is kind of right where this is at the moment. Clement Township Hall, which is like right here. Seek shelter immediately if you can. This is right around Cimarron City. The Iron Band Dogs Clubhouse. This is Indian Lake. So, Learners Hoist and Dock Services, Elk Lake, Mud Lake, these areas need to take shelter immediately. Areas over towards Elk Lake Road, Oak Street, Birch Street, County Line Road. This is what, M30, I believe. Right here, this blue line right here. That is Indian Lake, Elk Lake, Mud Lake. All need to take shelter immediately. As right here, we have the green and reds. That is what is possibly a tornado on the ground in northern Gladwin County and heading to the northeast towards Edwards, as well as southwestern Ogama County. So again, Calvin's Marine, Cimarron City, the gas station right here. That is, again, if anyone knows anyone in that area, they need to seek shelter immediately. Greenways, Serendipity Organics. This whole area right here doesn't look like I can find a city name for it, but Indian Lake Drive, Elk Lake Road, all those areas right now is where this tornado could be. Right here where I am circling with my mouse. That red and green right there. That is currently Sugar River Road, the Camp Sports Bar and Grill. That is exactly where that is right now. Heading towards Cedar Lake, Mud Lake, Indian Lake, Elk Lake. All of those areas, Cedar Lake Road as well, M30. Those areas need to get to shelter immediately. Currently, possible tornado on the ground as they just issued this about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, right here. It really came out of nowhere. It is moving northeast at about 25 miles per hour, so it is not moving quick. There could be a little bit of a debris signature right here. That is what we're watching right here. Again, tornado warning for north central Gladwin County, southeastern Roscommon, and southwestern Ogama. Right here is where we have what looks to be radar indicated tornado. So what you're looking at here with the greens and reds, greens is going towards the radar, reds going away from the radar. So when you have green and reds playing together, that means signifying rotation. And that is exactly what we have right here as this storm is moving northeast. So it is very possible, again, that I think it's M30, the Camp Sports Bar and Grill. This is exactly where this is heading, up towards Cedar Lake, Indian Lake, Mud Lake, Elk Lake, Dollar Lake. All of that area needs to seek shelter immediately. The Sugar River Road in M30 there. I believe that is, M30. It looks like the last frame there, it weakened quite a bit, which might be good news here, but we're going to continue to bring you the latest updates right now. Again, this is possibly crossing M30 as we speak towards the Camp Sports Bar and Grill, heading east-northeast at 25 miles per hour towards Elk Lake Creek, and then areas up towards Cedar Lake, Serendipity Organics, Elk Lake Road, Indian Lake Drive. That whole area needs to get to that is this. We have a radar indicated tornado heading towards that area as we speak. Again, that's the Camp Sports Bar and Grill, M30, where it bends up towards Indian Lake, Elk Lake, Mud Lake. This whole area, you need to get to your safe place immediately. So if you're watching this right now on socials, make sure you call, tag anybody who is in northern Gladwin County right now. heading towards I-75. If you know somebody who's coming back from holiday, make sure they are aware of this situation. Very dangerous storm here that popped up in the last 15 minutes. It is not really packing a ton of punch when it comes to the storm, but it had rotation and produced a tornado, possible tornado. We have radar indicated rotation right now and possible tornado. That is why there is a tornado warning right here in that red box for northern Gladwin County, southwestern Ogama, southeastern Roscommon counties. Goes until 5:45. So again, we're watching that very closely. But right here, where the green is playing with the reds, that is not good. That is what we're watching very closely. And it sounds to me like right now, what I am getting from the station is the station does not have power here. So this is not on TV. This is on socials. This is the only way I can do it right now, as of right now. So we are bringing you the latest with this warning. There's no severe thunderstorm warning anymore. It's just a straight up tornado warning in Gladwin County. Again, right here where the greens are playing with the reds. We don't like that. That's not good. That is signifying to us velocity, or I should say this is signifying to us rotation. And the National Weather Service in Gaylord has issued the tornado warning for right here, which just crossed M30 towards the Camp Sports Bar and Grill, heading towards Cedar Lake, as well as Serendipity Organics, Dollar Lake, Indian Lake, Elk Lake, Mud Lake, this whole area. If you're listening to my words right now, or if you know someone in that area, tell them to get to their safe place immediately. Because there is the possibility that there is a tornado on the ground right here. Again, something we're watching very closely and keep bringing you the latest updates on. Let's see if there's not seeing a distinct debris ball by any means. So I'm still seeing the velocity right now, right here. Again, still northern Gladwin County. Watching it very closely. Here's the reflectivity. You can see the reflectivity. It looks like there is a bit of hail to it as well. But this is moving to the northeast at 25 miles per hour. It is not moving fast at all. And that is a big concern with flooding possibilities as well. So keep that in mind. Again, right here where the greens are meeting the reds, that is what we're watching very closely. And it looks like they have kind of shaped up the polygon a little bit with this tornado warning, but this is a tornado warning for northern Gladwin County and southwestern Ogama and southeastern Roscommon counties until 5:45. And again, this is heading towards Edwards as well as I-75, just south of West Branch there. If you know anybody in this area, let them know right now, hey, seek shelter immediately. I will be staying with you guys until this warning is completely gone and there is no signs of any rotation. So at the moment, what we're watching closely is right here, and that is Cedar Lake area, Drummond Road, Cedar Lake Road, Smith Avenue. That whole area needs to take cover immediately, as well as areas up towards Big Oak Street, Pine Street, Birch Street. This is all just east of Dollar Lake and southeast of Indian Lake, right along M30. That is the areas that need to take cover immediately. Oak Grove Log Church along Cedar Lake Road. That also needs to, if you're around that area, you need to take shelter immediately. So Cedar Lake Road from north to south, from Drummond Road all the way down towards Gessie Road. You need to take cover, need to take shelter immediately. Get to your safe place here because we do have a tornado warning for that area. It's continuing to move east-northeast at about 25 miles per hour towards Avery Creek as well as Indian Lake Creek. So if you know anybody in that area along Drummond Road, make sure you are taking shelter immediately. If you know anybody in this area and you're watching right now, give them a shout, text, phone call, whatever it is, and let them know, hey, right now, radar is indicating that there's a possibility of a tornado warning for your area. Get to your basement ASAP. If they don't have a basement, interior room in their house. That is where they need to be for this situation. Right now, it is, again, back and forth with these velocities where the greens are meeting the reds is where you possibly have a tornado at the moment. With reflectivity, you can't see anything in this, but you can tell that they, again, have changed the box here for the tornado warning is right here, right where the greens are playing with the reds. They aren't even worried about the north and south aspect. It is just northern Gladwin County. So if you're in northwestern or southwestern Ogama County, southeastern Roscommon County, they have dropped the warning for you. It is just north central Gladwin County now. That is where they have a hard idea of where this tornado is. And it's still the same area that I mentioned before. So areas east of Cedar Lake Road right now and Cedar Lake, heading towards Drummond Road, Indian Lake Creek, Oak Grove Log Church. If you know anybody in and around that area, give them a shout right now. Let them know, hey, if you have it, tune in to 910 Facebook, 910 YouTube. They are covering this tornado warning for you from start to finish. And right there with this latest return, it looks like we still have a little bit of rotation that could be a possible tornado. So it's still radar indicated. Haven't had any word yet if this has been seen. Let me get the latest from the National Weather Service here. But again, this is Cedar Lake Road, east of Cedar Lake, Indian Lake Creek, south of Drummond Road in northern Gladwin County. If you know those areas, make sure that you guys are seeking shelter immediately, as there is a radar indicated tornado heading your way. Tornado warning. Source radar indicated rotation. Ogama Dispatch reported visible rotation within the storm. So this has been a visible rotation spotted. It does not say a tornado was spotted, but visible rotation with the storm from Ogama Dispatch. So with that being said, there is very good possibility that this could create a tornado. With tornadoes, they go through regeneration a few different times. We'll see if this recycles and regenerates. But again, northern Gladwin County, you need to be in your safe spot right now. North central Gladwin County, just south of Edwards, you need to get to a safe place ASAP. This is again near Cedar Lake Road, just south of Drummond Road, and heading to the east northeast at about 25 miles per hour. And right here is where we're watching very closely. This is north central Gladwin County. Here's the warning. Unfortunately, that right there, tornado warning expires in 6 minutes. So we'll see if they hang with this or issue another one. Looks like hail could be around less than 3/4 of an inch. It's not even a severe thunderstorm. It goes to show you just how wild this storm is. It's not even a severe thunderstorm. It just produced rotation. So that's how wild this embedded thunderstorm is right now as it's getting into eastern portion, northeastern Ogama County. So again, areas up towards Cedar Lake Road, Drummond Road, a lot of creeks over here, Avery Creek, Cedar Lake Creek. Make sure you are taking precautions right now and getting to your safe place. We have radar indicated, and also dispatch did call in rotation to the National Weather Service in Gaylord. That is what we're watching right here in north central Gladwin County. Again, this is moving east very, very slowly. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This will be near Bowmanville around 5:40. So as we speak right now, Bowmanville. So that's going to be, see where this is ending up next. Looks like we are getting into the Middle Branch, Tittabawassee River area now. So this is going to be more up towards Middle Branch, Tittabawassee River, Avery Creek. This is where a lot of the water sources kind of get together and head south. Northwest here of the Clement Township Beach and Boat Launch, Lakeshore Marina down here towards the Middle Branch and Tittabawassee, kind of the main the Secord Lake. There you go. It's just north of Secord Lake, more up towards the Middle Branch and Tittabawassee River areas. More south of Drummond Road. So Avery Creek. If you know anybody in these areas, make sure you give them a shout, text, phone call. Let them know, hey, we have a tornado warning in your area. This, again, is slowly maneuvering towards I-75, which is this blue line right here. I am using radar scope on my computer which I don't think I can label the roads. We'll have to see. I never planned on doing this from my house, so another thing that I have to plan for. But right here, green and red, north central Gladwin County, just south of Edwards, right along or just south of Drummond Road. Make sure you're taking shelter immediately. This is M30 right here. M30, south of that, this is where we have possible rotation. We do have rotation, I should say. Gladwin or Ogama Dispatch said they spotted rotation. There was no tornado spotted, but people spotted the rotation. Tornado warning was issued, and it did look like a few frames back there was a possibility of a tornado on the ground. This is all radar indicated and person spotted rotation. As of right now, the last frame or two here, I am not seeing much that would support a tornado on the ground. Still a little questionable here with the greens and reds playing together. You don't like to see greens and reds here. But this is what the storm looks like. This is what the storm looks like. There's not even severe thunderstorm warnings out there currently across northern Michigan. It's just this rotation that has spawned this tornado warning for northern Gladwin County. Again, an area that is very prone to these spin-ups. We had one exactly a year ago for this area. It just seems as a storm comes in, it hits some sort of landform that allows it to have that that rotation. So again, north central Gladwin County, reds, greens, right here is where you need to be seeking shelter. South of Edwards, M30 there, that is moving east at about 25 miles per hour. Again, radar indicated rotation as well as possible tornado. Last few frames, this is dying off nicely, but I don't like what's north of it. That could be a bigger issue. We'll see what they say about that. I don't like this one bit, but this is kind of, it's possible that it's recycling and regenning. Again, watching that closely. Northern Gladwin County, rotation, possible tornado on the ground. That's why there's a tornado warning. This has all been radar indicated within the last, 30 minutes. Let me catch up here. What about my mic, Bob? Yeah, Karen. I don't think the station has power at the moment. I'm just going through all the comments at the moment, guys. I'm just making sure that I didn't miss anything of importance. I appreciate you all being here. No TV at the moment. Oscoda County going to be involved? No, not at all. Can't see anything on my map. You're looking at it right now. That's all you need to see. Northern Gladwin County, reds and greens. That's all you need to see at the moment. So even with storm relative velocity, doesn't change much. Here's the reflectivity. This is what the storms look like in Michigan. See? There's no severe thunderstorm warnings. There's nothing else going on. It is just this spin up, radar indicated rotation, and also dispatch reported rotation that spawned this tornado warning. Again, the reason I'm here with you right now is because this did look much more organized. Let's see if we can put it in motion. What I'm looking at here, which is very possible that you're saying, why are we looking at red and greens? The red and greens show velocity. Greens going towards the radar, reds going away from the radar. So when you have reds and greens close to each other, that is signifying going the other way from each other, and that signifies rotation. When you have these very bright, very, very fine pinned red and greens, that signifies a tornado on the ground. This signifies to me rotation. It does not signify that there's a tornado on the ground, but areas in northern central Gladwin County right now continue to seek shelter. The warning is still there. Let's see if they've brought an update with it. But the warning is still there, and now it is gone. The tornado warning is gone, but we did have a little bit clearer vision that there was a possible tornado back towards areas west of M30, east of Buttman. And this kind of all just fell apart the last few frames, which is good news there. But I'm going to hang with you guys here for a second because I don't like this up towards Edwards, crossing I-75 up towards West Branch. This is kind of what this looked like back half an hour ago. So again, I'm just going to stay here just a little bit and watching this closely. There's no other warnings. There's no other severe thunderstorm warnings. There's no other tornado warnings. It is just storms currently, and there just happened to be a spin up in northern Gladwin County, which you had one a year ago as well. Almost like to the day. Straits is clear. It's mainly southeast towards Omer, Standish, Rose City, West Branch, Secord, Wilbur, Oscoda. These areas could see these storms cruise through here, possibly being stronger. But again, this is what it looks like. There's no other warnings. That just happened to be a little bit of rotation right here. So these areas right here, Putman, Edwards, north of Secord, that is where we were seeing some rotation, and it looks like it's pretty much gone now. But you can see red going towards radar, green going away from radar, and we had green and red playing very close together along M30 about a half hour ago. That is why. Yeah, so anyone who's tuning in, I'm sorry this is how I had to jump on and cover this. Apparently, the station has no power right now, or something that they're on generator, or something that we can't get stuff out to TV. I tried calling the station, and the phones are down. I couldn't even log on to the weather computers at the station to use our graphics. I'm currently at home. I have the socials, thankfully, on what I use to stream. So I just pop those up, and this is like the backup of backup plans to bring you guys this. So I apologize that this isn't on TV. Hopefully nobody was impacted by that. This was never the plan. This, unfortunately, is just how I had to do things. So I appreciate you all. There's no warnings out there currently. No, not even a severe thunderstorm. It is currently just heavy rain for the most part and a few areas of thunder. The tornado warning has been expired for northern Gladwin County. It was a kind of a short-lived storm that had rotation. Ogama County Dispatch reported rotation in the National Weather Service in Gaylord, and they went ahead and pulled a trigger for the tornado warning, and that's what we're currently here for. So, but I appreciate you all being here. I hope you guys all had a wonderful 4th. I hope you guys weren't impacted by this for the 4th celebration. But again, if something does arise, we'll be back with you. Okay? I don't foresee anything else arising, but we'll continue to watch this closely with what we have necessary and possible, and we'll bring you the latest. All right? So thank you guys for being here. Hopefully anybody that was in the way could seek shelter, and we'll catch you guys hopefully not in severe weather coverage. Have a wonderful Sunday, everybody. We'll catch you next